What up, guys? Shady Cash here, bringing you another commentary, playing some Domination on Hijacked here for you, and playing with my brand new and completely practical to use in a war situation, Diamond Camo. You know, it's not going to help you out all the time. Like, that dude had me. I was spawn trapped. I was dead before I even came back to life. You know what I'm saying? But there are times, like up here, you're going to see, man, I'm coming around this corner, dude. That guy and that guy both had me dead to rights. But what happened, dude? Sunlight hits those diamonds, blinds them. They cannot do shit. So definitely glad I got it, you know. It wasn't that much of a grind for me. I mean, okay, I just got to say, too, man, that shit pisses me off. I can't stand it when people lay down in the back of the level. When you're playing Domination, they got 2 cap points, you're losing, you know what I'm saying? And just right at the start of the match, you're going to be playing like that. You know what I'm saying? At least wait to play like a douchebag until we got our 2 cap points. Like, I don't need you camping so you can get your UAV or RCXD, dude. It's not going to help us out that much. So, you know, just move on up or switch to a gun that you can actually properly use. But, yeah, anyway, man, the SMGs, they weren't that much of a grind for me. I tend to get headshots pretty regular with them. And I think the reason I do get a lot of headshots, personally, I'm not sure on this, but I think the reason is because I tend to hip fire a lot. You know, I run up close quarter situation. I don't really use the laser sight that much because the crosshairs on them are already so tight for me already. You know, it's just doesn't help me out that much. So I take that off, and usually I'd be running the dual mags because basically that gives you sleight of hand. You know what I'm saying? It's every time you reload. It's not like in Black Ops where every other reload is faster. It's every time you reload is faster. It's not quite as good, you know, quite as fast as sleight of hand, but it's definitely up there. I like it. But yeah, I start off using the MP7 and I switch over to the PDW, and the reason I did that, I mean, the class setup is basically the exact same, but I don't know, man. Like, when I start dying, you know, a few different times in a row, I kind of need to change things up and get into a new mindset. And for me, it can be something just as simple as changing a gun. You know, they don't perform that different, and for me, it's kind of a toss-up on which one I'm going to do better with. But, you know, regardless, just something as simple as that can totally change the flow of the game and the way things are going for me. And they go pretty good in here. I wouldn't call this gameplay anything special. I get my swarm off, get my dogs off, and all that stuff. But I think, you know, that anybody really can do that in this game. And if you can't do it, you know, I'm not an exceptional player. I'm not, you know, some MLG pro, you know, boss at this game type shit. I just get into lucky situations multiple times a night, and I know how to take advantage of the score system in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an objective player anyways. So for me, I mean, that this game is more focused on giving you points for playing the objective definitely helps me out. There's times, you know, I've mentioned before in my commentaries, I get to my stealth chopper without even getting a bloodthirsty medal. You know what I'm saying? Get like a couple kills and kill confirmed, and, you know, manage to grab some tags and shit, and all of a sudden I got my stealth chopper. Or, you know, I'll be grabbing B like I am now in Domination, and if I get 3 kills, you know, 200 points for each kill. And then on top of that, if I can manage to cap the objective, boom, got my stealth chopper right there. And your stealth chopper, you know, if you can not get too, you know, gung-ho running up on them, you know, that can stack in your next kill streak. You know, be running a lodestar or something, and that can stack in your next kill streak. The downside to stacking your kill streaks in this, and why, I don't know, in my opinion, you should be kind of mindful of what kill streaks you're using to stack, is that you really don't get that many points for them. I don't know how much it is for a lodestar kill. I think it's like 15 points for a dog kill. You know, 15 points for a lodestar kill towards your score streak for your next point. So if you get your lodestar, And, you know, I'm trying to remember what exactly, you know, points you get your lodestar at, but you get your lodestar at whatever, and then you've got, like, let's see. I'm just going to look. You get your lodestar, it's 1,500 points. Your K9 unit's 1,700 points. You know, you still got 200 points that you have to go to get your K9 unit. Now, it's not that hard to do with the lodestar, you know, but with the 15 points a kill, that's a lot of time you're laying somewhere and hoping that nobody's going to come up and kill you while you're doing all that, you know? And if you're playing on a smaller map, you know, something especially like this right here, you know, calling your lodestar and go lay down in the tunnel down below, well, where do you think they're going to go when all hell starts raining down on them from the sky? You know what I'm saying? They're going to go inside or go in the tunnel, and you're just a sitting duck, you know what I'm saying? Where as if you run, like, Stealth Chopper for me on the regular puts in as much work as lodestar. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, where you can call it in and it's gonna go on its own and do its thing, and you don't need to, you know, just be a sitting duck while you're trying to stack your kill streaks. I don't know, for me that seems to work out better. Now the SR-71, obviously a good choice, you know, something that somehow it does not work out for me that well though. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know why when I call it in, it just makes me nervous. It's like I realize how close I am to getting my dogs or whatever, and I feel like I'm already there. It's kind of like in Modern Warfare 2 when I'd be out of my chopper gunner and I'd be like 23-0 and have 2 more kills to get my nuke off and just be like, oh my god, you know? And I always wind up biffing it, dude, you know, every time. And it's kind of a toss-up for me. Maybe SR-71 isn't the best thing for me to run, but the other thing I wanted to say is it's fun to call in the higher kill streaks, and you know, I like to run them because it's more of a challenge and everything to get them, but that's the thing, is because it is more of a challenge, it's not necessarily going to get you more kills, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I had one time, the first time I called in a swarm, it was the most disappointing experience in this game, dude. I got 2 kills with it. All that, you know, getting up that high, 2 kills. It's just such a letdown. And, I mean, there's times I've had lightning strikes get me more kills than that. Shit, there's plenty of times I've had lightning strikes get me more kills than that. So, I don't know. On top of that, you know, you're not... If you're the type of person where you can get a stealth chopper, you know, if you could run, like, lightning strike, sentry gun, or UAV, sentry gun, stealth chopper, and get your stealth chopper off 2 times in a match, or, you know, damn near every match guaranteed, to me that's just a way smarter thing to do than being, you know, like a lot of times, man, you know, if I'm playing for a few hours, I'll get my swarm off a few times if I'm running it, or I'll get my dogs off a few times if I'm running it. But I'm not probably going to be getting it off every single match, you know? I might have a run, get it off a few times in a row, or, you know, get it off maybe 5 out of 15 games I play that night if I'm having a good night. But, you know, it's definitely not an every game thing with me. Whereas if I run those lower kill streaks, I'm getting them off all the time. I'm not getting frustrated when I get right up to it and get killed, you know, and there's just a whole multitude of reasons why it's, you know, not a bad idea to not be running such high kill streaks, no matter really how good you are, I guess. But anyway, that's the commentary, guys. If you're watching this around New Year, Happy New Year. I hope you have fun out there. Take it easy. Peace.